Okay, on your left, Ryan Tierney. On your right, Coach Tierney. Coach, whenever you're ready, make a comment on today's game.
We're certainly disappointed in the outcome. Georgetown was all over us from the get-go, and it was tough for us to get any momentum going. Got a little bit going in the second quarter, but we need to find a formula to win. Go back to the drawing board and see what happens next.
Coach, how much do you think this is just a lot of young guys kind of learning on the job at this point?
We got a lot of young guys out there, but so does a lot of people, and you got to do your job, and things haven't broke our way, but you make things break your way, and we haven't made it break our way yet. So we're going to be a work in progress. I think we said that before the season started. Got 2 wins early, and then got a little snake bitten by 2 1-goal losses, and then today was a day that today was hard.
Coach, Georgetown scored with a little over a minute into the game. How does that affect the team's mentality and just the momentum for the rest of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Gorman, on the defensive side of it, we started in a zone, and we had a blown assignment behind the goal, and they got a dunk. And that's not the way you want to start the game. You start the game with a great offensive possession, a great defensive possession, and certainly a face-off. And by the time that we got settled in with the face-offs, it was in the second quarter. I think Brian settled in a little bit, and we asked him to change the fourth quarter face-offs, and he did. But we need everything to come through to it. We took some shots, but again, they got a couple of ball players that could shoot the ball a little bit, and they got to us.
Coach, what was your message coming out of the halftime? As you said, you guys played better in the second quarter. What did you tell your team starting out?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't like the way the third quarter happened, but it was, we just wanted to make the first play, whatever it may be. And, the unfortunate part is we didn't win that first face-off. So we had to start it on defense. And I think we got the first stop, but they may have scored on the first possession of the third quarter. And you just try to get the momentum going. You're not, there's 60 minutes of playing and 60 minutes of coaching, and you just don't stop. You just try to find a spark. And then maybe there comes a point in time in a game where maybe a lead, whether we have it or they have it, is insurmountable. And then you're just playing to play for that next possession so that you could take that into the next game, right? You can take hey, that was a really good possession late in the game and go from there. So we'll watch the film. We've got a couple guys that are banged up. We got to heal them a little bit, and then we got to get we got Ohio State coming to town. The schedule doesn't get any easier, so we'll see. We'll get a good week of practice in, and we'll go from there.
Ryan, from a player's perspective, in a game like this, what's the mantra for the team? Where do you guys go from here?
I don't really know that answer yet. We'll see how this week goes. See who steps up, see who takes a step back because we lost, and play the guys who come to practice on Monday. Who don't ruin their Monday or their Sunday because of a Saturday night, and we'll see who wants this more. It's whoever wants it more is gonna end up playing and end up winning for us.
And Coach Jimmy Giannis seemed to have some success, specifically from the passing. At X. So are we going to be seeing more of him in that spot over the next couple of weeks, or do you feel that this was just a one-time thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we put Jimmy back there, and he's got good eyes. He certainly is comfortable back there, and without with Dylan McIntosh that's injured right now, you know, he fills a void on how to play a little bit from behind the goal. So with that being said, yeah, we're hopeful that we can develop Jimmy into a guy that can go back there, either versus a short stick or a long stick, doesn't matter.
Ryan, on the offensive end, there was just not really much rhythm or momentum, it seemed like. So kind of what was going on there on the offense?
Oh, we had no flow, no spacing. We had people dodging, people moving on the backside. So, I mean, we're very young on the offense. We got 3 freshmen that start and play big roles. So, I mean, each week we just got to take a step. I mean, even experience-wise, like with Riley Forte and Ryan Kennard, like, this is their first year actually playing. You know, they've never been in that big spotlight. They've never played 5 games in a row. They've never had that wear and tear on their body before. So we need them to step up, and we need to start playing as a unit and playing off the ball more. You know, we had no movement on the backside, and it makes easy slides, easy doubles, and nowhere to move to.
Ryan, for you, of course, it was another hat trick. Does that performance mean anything to you in a game like this?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We gotta have double-digit goals every game as an offense, and no matter who scores it, I don't care if it's Brian Herber who scores it every time, the face-off guy. As long as we have double-digit goals every game, I'll be satisfied, and I'm not satisfied with this game.
Coach, how would you assess Casey's performance today?
I don't think, again, I would have to watch the film. There was a lot of what we would describe as hands-free shots. And they got a couple of guys, you know, that can certainly bring it, you know, starting with Picaro and, you know, Wittenberg, and, you know, Caraway just had 1, but they got a couple of guys that can sling it a little bit. And certainly Clark had 4 today. You know, they're a dangerous team to defend because they got a little bit of that 4-headed monster as it goes forward. But you know, that's part of what we need. Is we're going to need double-digit saves to do that. You know, at this point in time. So again, we're going to go back to the drawing board, and you know, that's what we do. We're wired to do it, and figure out a new formula to attack Ohio State coming in.
Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.